What are you doing over there? The orange suit looked like you literally just came out of prison. Not to judge you, but you know, I will not keep you. You and your comrades have much to discuss. Hi. Are you here to bail me out of prison too? The headgear is very, very cute though. I will see the others back to their posts. Okay, so we are just not concerned about the fact that Warrior of Light just appeared out of nowhere slaying Sin Eaters, but we're not going after them, because why would we? That one annoys me a bit. Like, let me go after him. I want to ask him why he's not with his friend in the afterlife. We had that really pretty cutscene and now he's back here? Please, my dude. Is it just 3 classes? Shouldn't it be more? Hi, Lunik. Oh, the ghosty is adorable. I have business with the Crystal Arc, indeed. Gotta go there. I also know the others were quite shocked to hear that we found Lakeland. But now that you're here, there is a proposal I should like to make. Most alcohols are spirits. So, do they have a good time around Halloween? Because they're allowed to get out? I've been spending a great deal of time in the Cabinet of Curiosity, and of late I have noted more and more people perusing books and history. The years leading up to the flood in particular. Well, good thing you're allowed to go in there, because I literally just get children books from that guy with pictures in it because he probably thinks I can't read. I suspect they wish to know more about the Warrior of Light, as well they should. But nearly everything I've come across describes them as Sin Eaters. Well, we just had the opportunity to go after a person who calls themselves that. But apparently, we didn't care enough for that. Regardless of whether or not this Warrior of Light is who they claim to be, I worry that their sudden appearance, in conjunction with this renewed interest in their predecessors, may lead to growing unrest and fear. If the people of the Crystarium seek the truth, I say we go give it to them. I too can attest to the falsehood found within full many of the Cabinet's tomes, with nary a mention of the noble deeds of Ardbert and his comrades. To be fair, they bear some responsibility for the flood, but when the tale is told again and again over the course of a century, I'm not surprised to see their roles distorted and then painted as villains. The loading times are okay, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with them. The first one was just really long. Were it not for the records stored at the Crystal Tower, I would have had no reason to question the narrative. Unfortunately, that knowledge was of no use, but when I arrived here in the first, the reputation had already been irreparably tarnished. And that said, there still remained those who worked tirelessly to defend their good name in those early days following the flood. Considering all the good they had done, I find it a wonder they needed defending at all. They brought to justice a man who misused my knowledge to bring about the fall of Vubert. That such heroes could be spoken of in the same breath as Sin Eaters is absurd. Under normal circumstances, I would agree. But as time passed, those who knew firsthand of their deeds dwindled. In the end, only one truth remained. They were the cause of the flood. With the world at the brink of oblivion, it was all too easy for the Warrior of Light to become villains, deserving only of resentment and hate. At that point, the truth mattered little. It would not change a lot. Thanks to all of you, however, their lot has changed, and now they may heed a long-forgotten truth. You claimed it was Ardbert who helped you overcome Emmet Sells, correct? Such a revelation would do well to sway the hearts of those who know him only as villain. I have shared this with a select few, but one and all must be told of his sacrifice. To that end, I say we proceed with Alfino's plan. We call together the people of the Crystarium and recount to them the truth tale of the Warrior of Light and the flood that followed in their wake. Well, what say you, Nyx? Spread the word! Spread it! Tell people that they were actually good people! Then we're all in one mind on the matter. Good. Exarch, might I ask you to continue working? Why are we still calling him that? Can't we just call him Graha? We know it's Graha. I ask you to continue working with Belak on our means of returning home. The rest of us will see to gathering the people of the Crystarium and the XIV. We have to reach out to anyone and everyone who might be willing to lend an ear. If any luck, a word will spread and more will accompany them. Oh, I actually need to talk to people. I need to actually spread the word myself. Wow. I have to put in the work? It's okay. Hello, Nick. Good sleeping. Take care that everything is pretty here. So, we gotta go. Can I not swim further in? Someone in here? I just read cheese for a second and I was like, who? But it's just a mill. Nyx, what a wonderful surprise! Though I hope you being here doesn't mean someone's been hurt. Thanks to you, I've had far fewer patients coming through my door of late, which is a shame, come to think of it. I've had few opportunities to test my new medicines. Are you saying you want more people to be sick? And maybe hurt? I jest, of course. It's actually been quite pleasant to have a few moments to myself, now and again. Do I need to talk to the book guy? Because I really think he doesn't like me. The truth about the Warrior of Light, but the Exarch has already spoken with me about them. Well, if there's more to the tale, I'd very much like to hear it. Well, I apparently just told you. That was a really quick one. I guess that other one is up there, right? Yeah, it's up there. So we need to go to that one, I think. We probably have to talk to the one that gave us the outfits. Okay, this one is a bit longer now again. I think it's a bit longer when you're inside the city. Caelynx, yeah. That one. According to the USDA, a sandwich must contain at least 35% cooked meat? Why would a sandwich need to have that? I'm confused. I'm having sandwiches. What is a PB&G then? Is that not a sandwich? That has no meat in it. As far as I know. Well, what a coincidence. I was just reading over a letter I received from Grenoble not long ago. He says visits from the Crystarium found him at the bottom of the ocean, and that she inspired him to reach new artistic heights. Well, I can only think of one person capable of both feats, though I say the latter is far more impressive. I don't even know what a USDA is. To think fate could bring the two of you together in such a place. I'm sorry, you mean the Exarch didn't tell us the whole story of the Warrior of Light? Well, whatever he's left unsaid, I'm all ears. Okay, very good. That's 2 out of 5. I assume the U and A stands for the USA. I don't know what the D and A can stand for. Okay, that's down again, I think. US Department of Agriculture. Wait. Why would the agriculture be concerned about sandwiches. I have questions. And they're a lot. I'll be honest. What happens if I have more meat? What is it then? Is it a sandwich deluxe? Come to Brasbur's in the market, have you? Well, I can guarantee you'll have no trouble finding what you need. Whatever it may be, under Yulmer's new leadership, trade has never been more prosperous. Word is that fellow from Daedalus Stoneworks has taken over as mayor. Did he really? Little wonder business is booming the way it is. I imagine I won't be long before all of Norran reaps the benefits. But you've not come to talk about the market. Something on your mind? Food and drug administration? What? Food and why is there an administration for both things? They seem so wildly different. Shouldn't you need an administration for both separately? What are you guys doing over there on the other continent? I'm confused. Why are you having like a measurement what a sandwich is? Why is that important? I see. The Axa did mention they had something to do with your returning the night to Norran. Alright, consider my interest piqued. So... because some drugs are elementary. Are you calling that drugs? Because we call that vitamins. Well, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whatever it is, I must ask you brief. With the night return, visitors have been flocking to the Crystarium, and I find myself too busy by half. I don't mind it though, seeing the stairs so full of life and excitement. One can almost forget the flood ever happened. I mean, technically, a lot of vitamins are just sugar. I'm pretty. No. Vitamins themselves are not just sugar. Like, the vitamin things you can buy are often something you don't actively need. Like that multivitamin things, they don't do shit for your body most of the time. But yeah. No, they have to be more than 50% meat. At least 35% meat to 50. And I think if it's over 50, it's just a sandwich deluxe. It's just an extra sandwich. The Warriors of Light. Yes, Yaxok has mentioned them before, but everyone knows them now as the cardinal virtues. Or are you suggesting there's more to it than that? Well, you've yet to steer us wrong, so I'm willing to hear what you have to say. I like how everyone is like, you're saying bullshit, but I'm here to listen to that. Where's the last one? All the way over there, okay. I need, where am I? Over there. To be fair, some vitamins you can't supplement with just food, so you do have like, I need to take vitamin D, which I'm really bad at taking, but I technically should take more vitamin D. So, oh yeah, I have to talk to the guy who thinks I can't read. Is he even gonna listen to me? He thinks I'm a child. Even though obviously I'm not. I'm here. No, this can't be. Surely there is at least one book here that does not cast the Warrior of Light and their deeds in such negative light. Oh, Nix, forgive me. The Cabinet of Curiosity has been bustling with visitors of late, but I fear our repository lacks for the knowledge they seek. The people wish to know the truth of the flood, of the Warrior of Light. I have searched high and low, but alas, every account portrays them as no better than sin-eaters, abominations worthy only of scorn and resentment. Well, listen here, I have a tale to tell you because I personally met them. I didn't meet all of them. They sucked when I met all of them, but when I just met one of them, they were really nice. I know, they were not always judged so harshly. Yes, yet I can't find no proof. And I dare call myself a librarian. I'm like, listen here. You little thing who just thinks I can't read. I have something to tell you which is not in your books. You would address the people and tell them the truth of the warrior of light, of the flood? How wonderful! You have regaled me with the tale once before, but I should love to hear it again. Oh, and you may be assured I will not come alone. Okay, we're going back to the middle. Yeah, let's just teleport. Okay. I wish just staying in the sun would solve my lack of vitamin D, but it doesn't. Because I have a severe lack of vitamin D. I really need to take my stupid supplements. I just too stupid to take them. It's completely on me. I'm too stupid to take one pill a day, okay? If I had some real life-threatening like issues which I need to take pills for, it's not working for me. I'm too stupid for that. There you are, between the four of us. I dare say we've swept the Crystarium from top to bottom. Now we need but a way for the people to gather. Oh, I know that one with the loophole. I know that one. I did hear about that.
Yes, this looks to be nearly everyone. Let us begin, shall we?
These are everyone from the city? Because the city seems way bigger than the people are right here.
Though I am usually the first to hold forth at such events, I think on this occasion that honor should fall to you.
I'm like, bitch, I'm not gonna talk in front of all these people.
To take the word of the warrior of darkness.
Oh my.
Indeed. In light of the subject matter, who better than thee to speak these truths?
You guys couldn't have like told me that earlier so I can at least prepare a speech? I'm like, okay, I can try my best, I guess. Hi everyone. Please do not hate on the Warrior of Lights. They tried their best. They were deceived. They were best friends. First of all, they had a lot of fun together. They have some little pets. They still speak highly of them. You can go and talk to... I forgot their names. And they fought for every one of you. Every single one for you. You might have not noticed that, but without them, a lot of your ancestors probably would have died earlier and you would have not existed till this day. They really tried their best. They went... I don't know anymore? And then they tried to prevent the flood, and they sacrificed themselves. And the actual warrior of light, Aldrich? What was his name? I forgot. It's not Alberich because I just called him Alberich.
The warriors of light did all
Something like Alberich. Oh God. Okay. Look, I fucked this up. Okay, it's fine if you don't believe me.
I mean, they only ever wanted to help, and when everything they'd done turned to ash, they still carried on.
They gave everything to stop the flood. First their lives, then their souls.
I don't know how I convinced them. This was a worthy convincement, okay?
And they managed it too. In the end, they saved us.
This should go a long way towards clearing the air.
Is he here? The way my camera works, he usually... Yes! Look at him go! Please be nice.
Impossible.
Okay, other people can see him now too. He does have a corporal body now. You can see him too? Usually, what is my imagination?
I definitely see something. You don't think it's a ghost, do you?
He was. Until I thought he reunited with his friends, but apparently he didn't.
Nay, yonder standeth no bloodless apparition,
Close enough.
but a warrior
Can I
of
just call
light
him
and
Alberich,
darkness both.
please?
What in the world?
How would they know how
It's
this
you.
warrior of light looked?
The one
though?
who slew the Eater.
Oh, okay. Okay, he doesn't know who. Okay, I'll take that. Where are your buddies, though?
That it should be the warrior of darkness who brought the truth to light. You've saved me a fair bit of time. Though I have a few words of my own to say, if I may.
Why are you back? Why are you not with your friends? I'm so confused. The Shadowbringers ending was
People of the
perfect.
Crystarium, I am Ardbert, one of those you know as a warrior of light.
That's impossible. You should be dead.
Yes. I
Aye,
hope the story will explain
I
this
should.
now.
But as the world has been given new life, so too have I. I know not why I, and I alone, have been gifted this chance. But I do know this. Only by the will of the star itself
Argent!
could such a miracle come to pass.
You got to say no, this is Patrick. No!
The hero who stands before you now, the warrior of darkness, is not of this world. And the day will come when she must return to her home.
Can you not just out me like that? Like, please, I'm already a weirdo. Do you have to say that I'm an alien too now?
But this land is our home. And if it is to remain so, now and forevermore, it is we who must protect it. The time to rely on saviors from afar has passed. It is you who must rise. You who must become the new warriors of light.
What? Us? Warriors of Light?
I'm pretty sure you can make an instrument out of mayonnaise.
None of us were born heroes, my friend. I was only ever a man with a thirst for adventure. But wherever my journeys took me, I was invariably confronted with the same choice. To lend what aid I could to those in need, or not. And I always chose the former. Any one of you could do the same. All you need is the will to help your fellow man, and the resolve to see it through.
No, he's starting to make the world a better place. It's not a cult.
From thine own lips did we learn of Ardbert's fate, and by thy countenance I gather thou art not inclined to recant thy testimony.
I thought he went over into the afterlife with his best buddies and having a good time there now. Like, I don't know why he here.
Yet whosoever this man may be, his words hold truth and resonate with the citizenry besides. For us to voice our doubts here and now would serve but to sow disquiet. 'Twere better we retired unto the ocular and there discuss this matter in private.
Can we take him with us to discuss it with him?
Go. I will stay here and watch.
I could ask him like, what's my underwear? Because he didn't care about my privacy. I'm pretty sure he would know if it's the same ghost arbor that we met before. We're just gonna let him there? Let him have this... Okay? Sure. Let's just let him there, talk to all the people, sway them over. That's a small thing to do. We're being so dumb. My god. He didn't didn't care about my privacy. He constantly
that
came
is
as
a
a ghost
warrior
into
of
my
light of the
chambers,
first.
okay? That's not on me. He probably saw that.
I've not had the pleasure of making his acquaintance, but as you all seem to be in agreement, I gather this is no simple case of mistaken identity.
He was a ghost. What?
I was able
Who
to
should I go
discern,
to
that
and
was
say, hey, a
indeed
ghost is ignoring my
Ardbert. It
privacy?
has been a long time, but not that long. Could he truly have been resurrected as he claims?
I am not sure if it's the one I know. Both of these things suggest he is not. Falls under a poltergeist.
Ardbert did entrust his very soul unto thee. I see no reason to question thy judgment.
Nor I. To my eyes, your ether burns as brightly as the day you slew Emmett Selk. That is proof that he is with you still.
They refuse?
Yet that which standeth now
What?
before the people is far more than a passing imitation. I am reminded of the cardinal virtues, though a sin-eater he is not. Which leaveth but one plausible explanation.
That he is an Ascian.
But wait, what body did the Ascian occupy? I'm trying to think back on the ending of Shadowbringers. Because there was not a white-robed Ascian on a moon? Planet? Thingy? Who was like, yada 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 yada, we lost someone else, yada yada yada. Is he... Or is it the Ascian that Xenos kicked out of his own body? But that wouldn't really make sense, would it? Are there an...
Given their fondness for posthumous possession, I would have to agree.
But there would need to be a body to possess, wouldn't I? And Arbert's body has been dead for 100 years. Like, that's a hard thing to possess if it's not just, like, bones, isn't it?
From what I understand, the Warriors of Light were laid to rest in Yulmore by those whom they had aided in life. At the time, some few still remembered them as heroes. Needless to say, 4 of them were subsequently exhumed to serve as the virtues. And if one knew where to look, Ardbert too would not have been difficult to find.
Assuming then that this is indeed the work of an Ascian, my mind inevitably turns to the last remaining paragon to survive the Sundering.
Elidibus.
It is the white-robed dude from the moon! I assume it's a moon. I don't know what it is. It's a planet. I'm just calling it a moon.
That Xenos hath reclaimed his own flesh is known.
Yeah.
Thus evicted from his borrowed form, and cognizant no doubt of Emmett Selk's failure here in the first, 'tis quite possible the emissary chose Ardbert for his next vessel.
But I'm still confused. Isn't Arbert's body literally just bones after 100 years?
Inhabiting the
Hi,
flesh of the
Arigato.
fallen.
Welcome, welcome.
My, that is unsavory. And they do this often, you say?
Verily, for they possess no corporeal forms of their own. In what one may term their natural state, none save those gifted with the echo can perceive them. Indeed, when Elidibus intruded upon the waking sands, his presence did go unmarked.
Wait, this guy was there on the very start? I have so zero memories of Rat. I thought... No, that would have awesome. Oh. Damn it! Fucking around,
On that
Robert!
occasion, I myself remained ignorant of his coming until after his departure. 'Twas only at a later juncture, when he deigned to appear before me in borrowed flesh, that I was finally able to take the measure of him. In such puppetry do the Ascians
I
engage
thought at the
when they
start
seek
we
to
had some other
influence the
Ascian
course of
guys going
history.
around, you know.
And they have gained much
To be fair,
by
it's been like 4
Emmett
years or
Selk
something that I played a
single-handedly
Realm
built the
Reborn.
Garden Empire in this manner, while La Hebrea came close to conquering Eorzea, having taken possession of Thancred's living body.
Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I felt like the La Hebrea gang, La Hebrea and the other chick. I think it was a chick. The two. I have a vague memory of a 5 of 2 of them. That these were the guys from like a Realm Reborn. Like that everyone had like a different one. Well, apparently
Yet it must
not.
needs be noted that the Ascians cannot avail themselves of all mortal vessels. For were they able to do so, none would serve as a better pawn than our own redoubtable champion.
I have plot armor.
Mayhap the blessing of light shieldeth Hydaelyn's chosen from Ascian influence. Or mayhap other forces are at work. We cannot say for certain.
Whatever the reason, I hope it holds true. I dare not contemplate what might come to pass otherwise.
What are we gonna do with our Ardbert out there, who is apparently an Ascian
Is it not
now?
peculiar, then, that Ardbert's mortal remains should be susceptible, given that he was once a warrior of light? Or did the final departure of his soul make it possible, perhaps?
But his body would still be bones.
Regardless, to hear an Ascian use him to call forth new warriors of light boggles the mind.
I'm very confused about
Elidibus
this.
hath ever been an enigma, his ostensible purpose being to preserve the balance between light and dark.
Why does he know so much about that guy? Did we meet Elidibus? Like
When he
meet
made
him
overtures towards me, however,
instead of just
I was afforded a
cutscenes?
glimpse behind the mask of the self-appointed emissary. I shall not defend mine actions, undertaken in pursuit of a better understanding of our foe as either wise or prudent.
So this guy was like behind everything for a real long time at this point.
Nevertheless, what little I did glean may now prove useful. Elidibus possesseth a subtle mind, practiced in the art of manipulation. That he coaxed this star's most valiant heroes as far as the source with naught save half-truths is no trifling feat.
Yeah, we know. They sent us over to our world with like, oh, if you come here, you can save your world, yada yada yada. And that's why they attacked us. I remember this. This was the first time we met them. And then we got emotionally invested in
I
them.
believe he doth employ his skills
We
once
were like,
more to some as yet unknown end. Though naught is certain, should my suspicions prove true, we shall have need of all our wits if we are to uncover and thereafter thwart his plot.
Sorry.
Agreed. 'Tis plain that simply speaking out against him will not avail us. At best, it would only serve to confuse the people.
I mean, we also apparently took a really, really bad timing to tell people, hey, the Warrior of Light, the guys you actually hated, they were kind of cool. Like, how terrible of a timing is that of us to say this? And then a literal Warrior of Light possessed by an Ascian. I still don't understand because it should simply be bones at this point, but it's okay. Just appears like, hey guys, you know what would be cool? If we all collectively just turn into Warrior of Lights again, so that we can have another calamity in this world. Wouldn't that be awesome?
And I would hesitate to do anything which might tarnish Ardbert's reputation once more, nor yours by association. That being the case, it may be wise to keep a covert eye on this Ardbert's movements, as we attempt to discern his purpose and how best to mitigate his influence.
Do kids say cash money? Do they?
His performance
You wanna lay there?
appears to have concluded.
There you
What
go.
now? Go back out and follow him?
You're more a kid than I am.
'Twould appear Master Alphino already hath pursuit in mind. And I suspect one pair of eyes shall better serve our cause than half a dozen. Let the rest of us maintain an inconspicuous distance, for the present at least.
My cat is so cute. He's sitting here, and I have like the game open on this side, and he's sitting there, and he literally just went ahead and was sniffing at, I don't know what her name is, this one here. He was like sniffing at it on the screen. It was kind of adorable. What are we looking at? Oh, he can just like watch. Oh, that's like a surveillance camera shit, isn't it? I don't know how well that works with like privacy laws, Graha, but sure.